Hi, I'm Amy, and welcome to my cruise on Icon of the Seas.
I'm trying to remind myself that sitting out here in the cold is going to be worth it. I am on my way to the airport to head out to a cruise from Miami, and I am frozen, if you can't tell by my red nose.
The party continues. Let's see how long we can keep those balloons up in the air. But here we go. Let's officially start your cruise vacation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll give you a quick tour around the ship. This is the Aquadome, and this is the menu for the Aquadome Market. I chose to eat at feta and ginger. Pretty small plates, so get more than one. This is the main dining room atrium. You do enter on the 3rd floor for my time dining. I never waited more than a few minutes to be seated. The service was fantastic. However, the food left a lot to be desired. French onion soup is always a favorite, as well as the baked Alaska. This was delicious. Central Park was one of my favorite spots on the ship. Tried to get some good footage of this. Unfortunately, there were always people walking by, so I got what I could. Especially loved coming here in the evening. They play a soundtrack of crickets chirping, and there's always live music, so it's just a really great spot. Izumi in the park was great for some quick snacks. They were at a fee, but they weren't expensive, and I really enjoyed the crispy chicken, the gyoza, and the bubble waffle ice cream cone. The Pearl Cafe was great. The whale was absolutely beautiful. Great spot to come and pick up a few ready-to-eat bites. And the Pearl was just phenomenal, so beautiful. And here's some other random shots of the ship, the spotlight karaoke, the dueling pianos, great venues, loved every minute of it. And while putting this video together, I realized I missed a huge portion of the ship. This is the Aquadome Theater. It was a great venue for game shows during the day and for the aqua show at night. The floor that the chairs are on would lower and then the pool would fill. It was a fantastic diving show. And I realized I didn't take any photos of the Royal Theater, the music hall, or Absolute Zero. I enjoyed every single show in all of those venues and would come back on the ship just for the entertainment. This was the kids area, the surf side on deck 7. One of the places I went to nearly every day to get roast beef for lunch. And this is also on Surfside, the best place on the ship to grab a chair and watch the ocean. And here are some shots of the slides on the ship. It was a beautiful day in St. Kitts, albeit very warm. I took a short shore excursion, about 2.5 hours. It was in a minivan with about 10 other people. We got some great views of the other ships in port before it was time to head back and end the day with a gorgeous sail away sunset. It was a beautiful day at Coco Cay, but I stayed on the ship and enjoyed the alone time. It was even so beautiful the balloon made it up. My final thoughts on Icon of the Seas. It was an absolutely amazing ship. There's so much to see, so much to do. I realized I left out a lot in this video. The Icon, hands down, had the best entertainment at sea that I've seen, and I will be back.